Dumelang moron o thobela. Dumelang ufunanin le robalang gabotse. Meaning, yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Holy souls in physical form, welcome. My name is Sunshine M, and yes, welcome to our channel. Please excuse me. My lights. Yeah. Forgot that a bit. But yes, that beautiful language is Sepedi. And as per the norm, I'll give you the origins. According to historians, Pedi society has its origins in the northern Transvaal. The Pedi began as a confederation of small chiefdoms sometime before the 17th century, and over time, strong Pedi chiefs claimed land from smaller chiefdoms and dominated trade routes from the interior to the coast. We learn something new every day. This is part of Africa. So, nothing wrong with learning a foreign language now, is there? So, I was yesterday actually, and I was sitting, I decided just to go through, you know with YouTube, it's the same like Facebook, just to find new things, and I just scrolled for some new content, just newness, and let me first find it, and I'll let you guys know. And then I came across a very interesting gentleman, quite handsome too, I have to say. That's just me, but hey. Quazi Johir. I don't know if that's how you say Johir or Johir. Forgive me, Quazi, if I'm saying it wrong. But he has his own channel on YouTube. And he is the writer. Let me just now find. Oh, my Lord. Yes. He wrote books like, or a book, Life Mystery, and Manifest the Reality You Want. I was so intrigued by it, can I be honest with you guys? I was like, whoa, really? Damn, Quazi. To be honest with you, I even started like practicing some of his techniques. So, yeah, so far they've worked wonders. Quazi, I'm part of it too. So, yeah, I've tried a couple, and so far I'm glad with the manifestation process that you taught with the, close your eyes and let your third eye. Phenomenal. Follow him, guys. He's exceptional. Whether he knows me or not, but. And I loved what he had to say, what Quazi had to say. Once you master your manifestations, or how to manifest, 322 as I said that, you tend to realize how powerful you are. 0333. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like once you start knowing how to manifest and how to do it effortlessly, your life becomes a breather. Literally everything you want literally happens effective immediately. That's how powerful you are. And he spoke about the chakras that a human has, and it's been said, and I hope, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he said every human being has 114 chakras, and I believe those are the ones that have been discovered. There probably should be more, because as a power source as we are, probably have like 500 or something. I don't know. I'm just saying. Not saying that is true, but I'm just putting it out there. Probably we have much more than what we actually think we do. So probably more research and more studying needs to be done. You know what I mean? But yeah, it said that a human has 114 chakras, but only 7, or the 7 main chakras that work for us, right? And by you knowing how to balance out all these 7 chakras, then your job is done. You have another 7 that you just have extra time to give, attention to. That making sense? We have the 7 main chakras, with which are your crown chakra, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral, and your root chakra. Yeah. And when I was listening to what he was talking about, and how your manifestations how you can actually make your manifestations, materialize in the 3D as you desire, is by using the certain skills that he actually pointed out, and that he also has within his book, right, and what he teaches. And to be honest with you, I sat back for a while and I was like, Quazi, oh my word. He is hot. You are hot. Just putting it out there, Quazi. And it affected me so hard yesterday because, like him back then, and this is me now. At the point where I'm sitting, I'm thinking, how can I get that attention, or how can I attract people who need to hear this message, or these messages that I'm sending out to the universe, or sending out to the world, in order for 633, as I said, and in order for people to listen and hear as to what it is that, you guys need to hear and listen to. And I want to get to as much people as I can, because I'm here for God. I get emotional to say that, I'm sorry. I'm here for God, and it's a bloody good feeling. And when he mentioned these 7 chakras and how you go about your manifestations and certain things you should do, and and I took with all these other messages I've heard spiritually via myself, via tarot card readers, via inspirational speakers, via motivational speakers like myself, like a lot of people, and all these memes you read that are inspirational and so forth and so on. And it came to me that what a power source we are. Like, what a power source we are, and yet we still want to thrive and dive in hate and hating one another with all these powers that we so exude. And some that we still have within us, just haven't showed it to the world yet. We haven't shared them out with the world yet. I could not believe that, you as that person, as much as people can call you names, disregard you, look down upon you, talk shit behind your back about you, turn your kids against you, your friends against you, your family members against you, you know what I mean? And as much as people can do as much as they want, for heaven's sake, they can even take your life, yes. But do know that you're so powerful. You are so powerful. This is what came to my mind as he was speaking and I was listening, and all the other, and the other knowledge of, the other knowings that I had just came like a ball of thunder within me. It was in my mind, and what actually came to me was, we are like a ball of static. We are a ball of static. Imagine if you have 14 chakras, and the chakras that I'm talking about, as I did mention, the first 7. Your crown chakra, where you get all your knowledge, your connection with the Most High, because this chakra, your crown chakra, as well as your third eye chakra, they all work with the Most High, receiving message from your ancestors, your angels, from the unseen, let me put it that way. That's where you get your visions, dreams, information from your angels. You know what I'm saying? This part works with the spiritual side of things, mostly. whereby you become clear, or what do you call it again? Clear audience, or whatever it is. You know, you're given the power to see, clear visual. You know, there's these names of these things. But you know guys, I'm joking about you. I intentionally do. You know what I'm joking about, and it's one of those things that this is where the part works. You know. Then I realized if we have all these chakras and you have your soul chakra, when you speak, there's a difference that happens in people's lives and minds and souls. And do you know what I'm saying? Your heart chakra. Do you know what I'm saying? And I was like, if we have all these beautiful, we are static. No, literally. Look at it this way. If you are going to be negative, you attract negativity. You're static. If you are positive, you attract positivity. You're static. Whatever you send out to the world with conviction, the heart chakra, with conviction, determination, what you're saying, you mean it. You call it upon yourself. You say it from the core of your stomach, solar plexus. Are you guys seeing where I'm going with this? Solar plexus. They all work together. What you envision with your mind, your third eye, your chakra, what you envision with them goes along with everything else that you have within you. They all have to be aligned and balanced in order for you, when you exude out that energy into the universe, you can attract it. Static. We are balls of static. That's the easiest way I could put it, the easiest way. We are static. You attract. You attract. That's how much power you have. If we have 7 main chakras that we are using, because guarantee the other 7, it's not like it's useless. They work too for other things. They balance these ones out. I guess we're yet to, I should probably do more research on that and I'll get back to you guys about it, right? The other 7 chakras we have. I'll make it my mission to Google them, to find them out, to do some like intense research, to find out these other 7 chakras that we have, because they're 14, and to see if we have any more. But if only these 7 can not only bring in your manifestations, bring in your desires, manifest in the 3D, then you can imagine the power that you exude. You can imagine how powerful you are. You can imagine as to how important you are. So don't you think it's time that we stop misusing this gift that God has given all of us? God has given you a vessel to take care of it. And the vessel, or the temple, He speaks of is you. He has given you this temple that you call your body to look after. He has given you all these energies, the other things, or probably other people, or probably other entities in other, galaxies wish to have. He's not only given you a body that operates, and for those who, are less fortunate than us, we send love and light to them, right? There's a reason for that. But you are given hands, feet, a mind, a body, a heart. You are given chakras, for heaven's sake. And then we take them for granted. It's one of the things that kind of disturb me. Because if God took His time to create such a beauty, yes, you. If you took that time to actually, make sure that you have emotions, you have feelings, and you have all these 1455, and have all these 114 chakras within you that are working. 114. I've been saying 14, sorry, 114. We are yet to discover the others, right? 15 on the timer. But if he gave you all these chakras, they can connect with the universe, they can connect with the angels, they can connect with your ancestors. You can just imagine what a ball of divine static light you are. You're right? If he can give you 114 chakras just to use for you alone, 1551, imagine what a ball of static you are. You attract so much. Like, you are beautiful. Why sink and wallow in evil? It's so easy for you guys to manifest or to make sure that your manifestations of witchcraft happens. 1616 on the timer. You're so dedicated at tarnishing and destroying someone else's life by these manifestations and by the skills that Quazi has mentioned upon us. And yet, when it comes to manifesting things that build, groom, change your life for you to be within the light, it seems challenging. 1644. It seems challenging for you guys to do so. Why is that? And yet, you as a person, with all these 114 chakras that you can use for positivity, we use them for hurt and pain. Why is that? When we have so much to live for, when we have so much love and light to give unto others, and yet we choose to still be in the dark side of things. Why is that? We choose to follow the crowd. Why is that? Nothing special about this crowd. Because it's not like, you know, when you follow the crowd, you clearly don't know who you are. Because if you do, then you will not follow the crowd. Nobody is meant to be a follower. I'll repeat that. Nobody is meant to be a follower. We become followers. We become followers. So get to know thyself. See your importance. See your value. Know your value. Start to recognize that every 1818 on the timer, that every light you have, every chakra you have, is so important that you need to start making your chakras always. You need to start working hand and foot to make sure that your chakras are always aligned and that you are pure at heart and mind and spirit. So that when you evolve, your evolution can be a starting point or a growing point or a leading point for others to grasp onto. Am I making sense? You're meant to lead. Let me put it this way, when you're a baby, you become a follower because now you have to start looking at what other people are doing in order for you guys to know where to find yourself. Then you become a teenager, whereby you're more lost than what you were before because now you have friends and other people, other energies, other entities are even part of it all. You know what I'm saying? And then you have to find thyself. So, once you find who you are, you will know how to use all these 7 main chakras abundantly. You will know how to be that leader that you are meant to be. 1955. You will know how to be that leader that God has appointed you to be. I'm glad that you guys could join me. Quazi Johir, or Johir. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce his surname, but everything else will be down in my description box. So please do not hesitate. Go in there, go through it if you search about his name or maybe the spelling, and you can find it there, and you guys can just Google him. He is phenomenal. Nothing is wrong, and it's never too early or too late to learn. And nothing is wrong with knowledge. It's the most beautiful thing you ever do for yourself, for lifetimes to come. So, dumelang moron o thobela, dumelang funanin, robalang gabotse. Meaning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And as for the no, be good, be blessed. Always put the Most High first. You guys are just a gem.